Okay, our last presentation is going to be coming from Van Williamson. Van is with Harman. They're on B02, and Van is going to speak to us about AVL solutions for large venues. So over to you, Van.
We run the organization as basically four groups: the connected car, lifestyle audio, professional solutions, and connected services. Connected car is obviously all of the embedded audio in the car space. Lifestyle audio is the headphone, AV systems in those spaces. Professional solutions is what we're going to talk about today. And then connected services is a company we've just acquired that does cloud to car connectivity, really software endeavors. Here are some brands recognized inside that. JBL is probably the most iconic one. Infinity, Lexicon, Martin Audio, and AMX are our recent additions to Harman. So in the professional group, we have everything from control systems to microphones to signal processing equipment to mixing control surfaces for broadcast space, as well as loudspeakers and Martin lighting fixtures, as well as a very intensive software suite. We really create these systems as almost too big to fail. This is the Grammys. We've been doing the Grammys for 15 years now straight in the Staples Center. We also have 3 technical Grammys. We are very passionate about the quality of audio systems that we build. But we're also much more than audio these days. 10 years ago, we were just an audio company. And I really tell this story much like the car. When you bought a new car 5 or 10 years ago, you would buy a brand new car and you would replace the sound system. You put a new head unit in, you may add navigation, you may put other pieces in. Now when you buy a new car, you buy a fully integrated solution. So in the Pro Solutions group, we really are providing AVL solutions all the way through in these spaces. So audio systems, video systems, digital signage, public life safety, lighting systems, as well as facility management interface. We run the business globally. We're headquartered out in Northridge, California, but we can do design and manufacturing in 9 countries around the world. Interesting enough, the Staples Center is a project we did a few years back, and this is actually where they hold the Grammys. So in this system here, it's also, this event is used about 280 days a year, or 280 events a year. They play 2 basketball stadiums, or 2 basketball teams, plus a hockey team, plus all major concerts go through this venue. So this was really designed as a multi-purpose venue, and they use the AVL technology in this room to really enhance and support that. They can use the same sound system for the Grammys that they can for a basketball venue. What we found in all of these large sporting venues is you really need a really complex product catalog. We've got 50 different models in the JBL catalog, large speakers, point and shoot, column speakers, line array speakers. It really depends on the right venue for the right solution. So you as architects, you can really design with the right speaker in mind. We don't say, here's the way to do it. We provide the products for you to do that. Same thing across the board. We have a scale, good, better, best model through the control surfaces, wireless microphones, signal processing, video distribution, as well as the lighting and environmental haze components of those systems. Martin Lighting was an acquisition for us 2 years ago. We're really doing a lot with production lighting in these spaces. This is the Superdome in New Orleans. That's all Martin lighting fixtures for the exterior of the space. Same thing with here's a Martin interior. A lot of these venues are trying to do more branding. We can do branding with the lighting fixtures and the full catalog from Martin as well. So in the sports space, we really focus on the Bowl audio system, the Bowl lighting system, the background music and page system, the suite experience, as well as the IPTV signage and video distribution space. And you can do all of this under one manufacturer, one point of sale to provide these full solutions from one manufacturer. We really focus a lot on our technology. We're one of the only speaker manufacturers that build the transducers from the ground up. This is really shown off in what we call this D2 driver. And this is a really revolutionary, basically double the power handling capacity of a compression driver. Allows us to get greater SPLs, really allows us to change the way we do these designs of these systems. We recently did the San Francisco 49ers in the US using this compression driver with an end zone, so firing across the entire stadium with high frequency in that space. We've been involved with the Super Bowl for almost 15 years now. One of the things that's very important in the Super Bowl is the number of audio signals or the amount of audio and video signals channel count. There's over 1,900 channels of audio used in a Super Bowl event, and it's important that you can manage those facilities both for the broadcast, internally, and they do all of that with Harman equipment. We really do this with next generation DSP. Harman Professional, we spend about $60 million a year in R&D, so we're really able to leverage those things across the board and do technologies like this. There's very few manufacturers in the audio space that can do this. Another big focus for us is our AMX piece, and this is video distribution, control systems, IPTV, as well as video routing and distribution and processing. Very interesting technology, biggest area of growth. I was in a discussion earlier today. We were talking about guest experience and how much the suite technology really plays into that guest experience. AMX does a really good product offering in that space. We also acquired a company called SVSI, which is really doing low latency, uncompressed video across the network. Typically when you bought video systems, you brought switches and a lot of hardware to support that. Now you can operate these full high bandwidth 4K video technologies over the network with the AMX product line. Another big piece of our business is software. Right, these systems feature set functionality has really taken off into the software space. So we really do a lot of prediction software with verification, configuration software, operational software, as well as management. And management software is where we see the biggest growth in this opportunities. We start talking about fully integrated AVL systems. You need to be able to operate them, you need to be able to manage them, you need quality of service. We can report all the diagnostics, and not just is the system working or not, but how many times was the system used? How many times did I use that video signal in that room? Or how many times did I use that microphone input you put in those spaces? RMS really allows us to do that across the entire Harman catalog for that. And with that said, that's my presentation. Thank you.
Van, thank you. I've written down here sound and vision. The presentation was all about the ultimate objective for the people and enhancing their experience. So by doing that, we maximise their experience, we maximise our revenues, and that's all through the venue technology. So thank you for your presentation. Okay.